Good morning and welcome back to Sheffield Racing. So it's Sunday morning, which means it's time to wake up and drive. So this morning it's the beginning of spring and we're about to jump into Okayama for our first race of the day. It starts in qualifying starts in 23 seconds, so we'll be racing in a second. And then we will navigate and weave through all the different delights of week 5 of this lovely, bright, fresh Sunday morning. So in the UK, it's a beautiful blue skies. We have blue skies at iRacing, what's not to like? So let's get on track and let's see how we fare with our first race of the day. Just turn off my little preview there. Right, okay, so literally we've jumped in, we've had about 1 minute's worth of practice. So what could possibly go wrong? I'll move my read back a little, there we go. Okay, so yes, so week 5, we're motoring through this season of iRacing, we really are. So I've not been streaming for a while due to sort of family stuff we've been going through, but I've done a little bit of iRacing in between sort of the live sessions, and we did get as high as 1.5 with our iRating, and we did get up to 3.5k with our safety rating. But as all of you will know, in iRacing, it can be taken away as quick as you win it. And last weekend, I did a couple of races and they were all pretty disastrous, to be fair. Dropped down to a low 1.4 and then managed to scrape a bit of a race, which pulled me back up to 1.4. I think we're about mid 1.4 now. So. But it can all go in a second, can't it? So, yeah, well, that's good. That's remembering. Okay, so get on track and let's see how we fare. So, we're actually racing at this circuit on Tuesday night in Bongo World Series.
Okay, Andrew, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Yep.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Yeah, so we're racing here on Tuesday night in Bongo World Series in the GT3s. It will be raining. That will be my first ever, well, possibly my first competitive, at least, wet race in iRacing. I haven't embraced the rain. I probably should. I do tend to kind of stay away from it, just because it's hard enough kind of working through all the different series, and then so I guess with Bongo doing more iRacing now, it's inevitable that we will do more rain. Obviously my last Bongo World Series I had pit stop calamities where I made a total hash of coming out of the pit lane. So there'll be another pit stop as well, which is all, hopefully I can learn from those mistakes. Did drive in this circuit a couple of weeks ago in the GR86. Do quite like this little circuit, but it can be a bit of a meat grinder as well, particularly in this rookie series. We'll try and navigate this and then go over to the TCR, which is on again on free track, so hopefully participation is pretty good. We'll look at the global Mazda MX-5 Cup as well. I don't actually have many of the GT3 tracks this week, so I think one of them I can do. Okay, here we go, first lap. The crew chief is back as our spotter, so we'll see how all that fares. I had been using sort of the iRacing spotter, which is good in some ways and then doesn't quite give you the same information that crew chief does. So we'll see how that goes, particularly when it comes to sort of like when cars are around you. We'll see if crew chief can keep me alive. Oh gosh, driving and talking. This is not going to be a very quick time. Okay, so this is a 1.5 strength of field. There can't be that many people racing this morning, so obviously not in top split, but we might be second or third split. Have such a kind of mixture of pace.
The leader has just done a 146.25.
Thanks, Jim.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
Still pretty hot though, thanks, Jim. Yeah, so this Tuesday, Bongo Warriors series.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
We're going to be about 2 seconds off, aren't we, I think? Driving and talking, not my strong point. Or not driving fast and talking, I should say.
The leader has just done a 144.84.
I'm going to be a 146, I think. Do it anywhere near a 144.
P6. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, wow, 147. That's slow. Okay, let's try and concentrate now. Less talking, more driving. Okay, it's better through there.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Wow, okay. See if we can have a good final third. So we should get into the 146s hopefully. Still way off the leader space.
New fastest lap for Zoo, 144.66. The guy behind has just done a 147.95.
Yeah, this is better, but still not good enough. Go to the 146s just. So up to P7. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to wipe my glasses because I can't see a thing through them. Always a bonus if you can actually see the track and the cars in front of you. Yeah, so to feel like I'm definitely yo-yoing at the moment between 1.4, 1.3, getting to 1.4, have a good race to 1.4. I scraped into 1.5 and then I realised I'm way off anything near a 1.5 pace. Then immediately dropped down to a 1.4. In the TCRs at Donington last week, I think I was dead last. By, not just last, but like last by like a long way. So I realised, yeah, delusions of grandeur and all that. Around the 1.3, 1.4 mark is kind of where I am at the moment. I know that Robin's trying to get to 3K. I mean, with things like iRacing, so much of it is outside of your control. You can bounce up really quickly, and then you can bounce down even faster. So, but anyway, all for the fun. One thing that I have been looking at actually with my rig is kind of next sort of logical upgrade. So I run a Moser R9, a GS wheel, and I've got a Fanatec CSL Elite pedal. So all good stuff, not like top of the range by any stretch. And it's all...
That's the end of the session, E7.
It's all kind of a good few years now. I guess my wheel is almost 3 years. It's I don't think I would buy a Moser wheel again. I've had loads of problems with firmware updates, so I can't run any of the new firmware updates on my Generation 1 GS wheel. As soon as I upgrade to the latest firmware, the pedals stop working, they miss shifts. So I'm stuck on a really old version, which means I can't then update my base anymore. And because I can't update either of those, the UI is not... It's a real mess of trying to keep all my kit working. But anyway, I waffle. What I have been looking at is haptics to see what I can do with haptics. So I've got some of the SimMagic haptic reactors that go on your pedals. So in a couple of weeks, they'll be installed on my rig. I'm going to get a new bucket seat, and eventually the plan is to get either a butt kicker or the Next Level Racing haptic kind of racing pad. just to sort of try and increase the immersion. But I'm hoping that the reactor pedals will make a big difference to my kind of trail braking and when I'm overdriving the car, and hopefully give me some tools to help me improve. That's the idea. We will see. It'll be good fun either way. These haptic sort of phase buffs, they're meant to be on the Sim Magic series pedals. But I found a great little store on Etsy where they do little 3D printed mod, so they'll fit my CSL Elite. So we'll see how that goes.
The race starts in 30 seconds.
Okay, right, so if we can finish top 10, I'll take that. So the moment we are going to lose...
All right, Andrew, here we go.
A little bit of iRacing if we stay where we are, so let's see.
This will be a standing start.
Okay, thanks, Shim.
Go.
Okay, bit of cloud of smoke from the guys ahead.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
The guy just to my right, I think.
Still there. Clear right.
Just got in front of him, just. He's all over me.
The car in front of us is Louis.
On your right. Still there.
Yeah, I could see he was going to make that move.
Clear right.
I didn't want to battle too much early doors with cold tyres. It's so easy to lose it. So we'll see if we can win that place back across the race. Ooh.
There's an incident in Revolver. Looks like it's Zoo.
Managed to avoid that contact,
Andrew,
which was
the
good.
next car is car number 7, D license.
Ooh. Almost overdrove the car there. Managed to catch it. So easy in these cars to pick on cold tyres to get a bit keen on the throttle, and then the rear just goes bye-bye. You're not doing that. Yeah, so this week we've got Bongo World Series on Tuesday.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. B6.
And then on Thursday it's a Barcelona special, 90 minutes in the new LMU track, which I've bought and not raced. So that'll be good fun. We may do an AI Wednesday, depending on how this week pans out. Just sort of see where we fare. I haven't done any practice in that circuit in LMU. We've driven it lots in ACC. It will be a multi-class race on Thursday that will be GT3s and Hypers. Could feel brave to branch out and drive a Hyper, but maybe when I get the reactor pedals in, where I can have a better sense of what the ABS is doing. What I found is that as I've kind of got into slightly higher splits, the quality of driving does improve. Obviously, if you're in the lower splits in these circuits, they are complete meat grinders. Everyone's done pretty well so far. That one contact for that one car that spun off. Don't overdrive the car engine. Right, we are just losing it on the guys ahead. So there's 3 seconds for the guys behind me.
The leader has just done a 145.16. The car ahead has just done a 145.26.
Okay, so a good second off the guys ahead. Oh, we're gonna get 1x. Oh, we held it. We got. What's gonna get 1x then? So,
The gap to car number 7 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds.
so that little stutter's giving the guys behind a chance to catch me, and I'm losing on the guys ahead, so that wasn't ideal. We're a bit of no man's land now. So Lee is 1.5 seconds behind, and so I'm 3 seconds off the guys in front.
Lee is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
He is. I am definitely rough this morning, Jim. Feeling the fact I've not driven much these last few weeks. It's like I've forgotten how to drive. That was scruffy, Andrew. I'm definitely losing on the guys ahead, so nowhere near a 145. That was a...
Fastest lap for Mao, 144.94.
Last lap was
Fastest lap for
pretty
Zhu,
bad.
144.31.
Oh dear, that was a shocking like that, Andrew. 148. Giving him a 2-second chance to catch me. Oh, no, really wide there.
Right side.
Giving Lee an in.
Hold
Yep.
your line. Hold your
Oh,
line,
dear.
clear right.
Not a masterclass in driving so far this morning. Clearly I can't wake up and drive. That's evident. Hopefully we'll settle into this as we progress. Like his livery. So this kind of pace is not going to get anywhere
The guy
near.
ahead is Lee, B license, and their rating is 1.7.
Quite a clean start, but then it was a couple of shocking laps. Really cost me. So I've got
Okay, Andrew, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
a pack behind me to get my... Right, Andrew, let's concentrate now. Let's see if Lee can pull me along. I can just pull away from this pack.
The gap to Lee ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9. Halfway home, fuel looks good, P7.
I was sleepwalking through those few early laps, I think. No, Andrew. No. Oh dear.
Right side, clear right. Car right. Clear
I managed to
right.
hold it, but I've just lost a whole...
Keep him under pressure.
Oh dear. Clearly, evidently, I can't wake up and drive. I think that's clear. Shocking over driving of the car. This is what I seem to do, a yo-yo. Like I say, I get a good set of races and then sort of throw it away and then drop back down. Where are we now? We're 10th, okay. So there's 12 seconds for the guys behind, so if I can...
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Campbell, B license, and their rating is 1.6.
Let's try and concentrate now. Let's see if I can pull anything out of this little mini pack ahead. How I didn't lose the car before was a miracle. Just too keyed on the throttle. Bit heavy with the right foot.
The gap in front is now 0.8. 10th position.
He's just gone off. I doubt these three can drive cleanly for... Well, maybe they can, we'll see. They're dropping into first gear there unnecessarily, I think. That's what caused me that bit of a spin out. We are going to lose a good chunk of change here, you know, it's just life.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
The quality of driving has been pretty good this morning. Me that's been sort of losing the rear. Could have been first gear there, I think, Andrew. The pace-wise, I mean, we're more or less dead last in pace. I don't think we've dropped into a 145 yet.
One more lap to go. That lap was a 146.54.
Not very quick this morning. I've taken my medicine. So I think we might be back into 1.3. Like I said, I've been yo-yoing for the last few weeks. They did get as high as 1.5. I think that was definitely higher than I should be. And evidently 1.4 is higher than I should be, based on this morning's initial performance. It's the white Mazda's got... Oh, is he gone off? He's a bit all over the place.
Wong, C license.
He's a bit all over the place. I think he's overdriving the car, like as I was. I quite trust him. But I can do a bit of a lunge on the final corner.
Is the winner.
Don't think I'll be able to get him on the straight. Wowzers, that was not very good. Oh dear, the only saving grace is I didn't have an incident, so that is a bonus, I suppose.
10th position. That's it. We're done. Bad luck, Andrew.
Yep. No, it wasn't bad luck. It was just poor driving, Jim. Just poor driving.
That's the end of the session.
Ah. That's not how you do it. Oh dear. So that's going to be interesting. So the only saving grace is we didn't get any instant points. So we let me just drop out of this and then figure out where we are. Yeah, I haven't driven much for the last 2 weeks, and evident from that performance, it's easy to see. It's quit. So let's have a look. Okay, so we've dropped 53, so we're still in 1.4, so we're clinging onto there, but we did gain a little bit of safety rating, which is cool. So we were 3.5, and I had a really difficult race in the GR86 where I was getting clobbered left, right, centre. So, okay, so we were split 2 out of 13 splits. Right, so let's have a look at what time we were. So we're 8:27, so there should be TCR rate to drop into. So where's the TCR? So if I just do a second. Oh, okay, it's 9:45. Okay, it's every 2 hours. My mistake. Okay. It's the non-big setup variant. Driving. It's the open one. Okay, let's try the open. Only 2 cars in there at the moment. Well, we'll register. Let's see if there it goes. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. So what else have we got this morning? So let's look at the fix setup wise. So we can do Donington GT3. Okay, that could be good fun. Well, actually, what's that attendance wise? It's 13 in that one. See what I might do, because I've not done any practice in the open at all in the TCRs. I think there's only 2 cars registered for this. I think we'll withdraw from that, because that's probably not going to be that well attended. We'll try and do the one at 9:45 with a fixed. Let's sign out to that one. Let's drop in and do the GT3 at Donny. Let's do register for that bad boy. Do that, and then we do that. We're nice to do a GT3 race. Haven't done one in ages. And so we'll do the GT3. We'll see. What they're every 2 hours. I think so that'd be 11. I think. Oh, they're not that frequent. What's the Ferrari's at? Mugello. Oof. I'm not driven the Ferrari 206 a great deal really. Okay, to be fair, there was also the GT3 Challenge, which is at Mugello, but that's not till 10:15. I actually had a couple of options with GT3. What's the the Pontiac? I've never driven that car. So I should do more. I will attempt to do a Nordschleife race. Again, life's been difficult from a family point of view the last few weeks. I've just not done much sim racing at all, really. Okay, let's give this a whirl. So what could possibly go wrong? GT3 to Donny. Good old Blighty. Hopefully there's 15 cars registered for that, so hopefully the attendance will improve. Let's have a little look at Formula. What's the Formula on this morning? It did Navarra. Okay, we may do that. What's in the old oval section? Log. Okay, have I got one of those cars? Oh, I do. So we could do a Daytona race actually, and it's I think it's a unregistered, unranked one. So we might do that. Could be good fun. Driving the NASCAR. I've had the last NASCAR for a little while, but I haven't driven it a great deal because it's I don't own a lot of NASCAR content. We'll leave the cold tea and we'll move on to the hot glass of tea. So yeah, so just loading into the sim, and then we'll drop it. Hey Chris, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Thanks for saying hi. Hopefully I can get my raining gear in terms of some resemblance of pace this morning and then to next week. So yeah, it should be a good week's worth of racing. I'm looking forward to doing the wet race with Bongo on Tuesday, which should be great fun. Again, I don't think it's crazy rain. It's sort of rain, but like softening is into rain. So it's like an early preview of what rain can be like in iRacing. Oh, right, okay. I do like Donny.
Speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Let's see how we fare here. Donny is always great racing. Obviously, it's not an easy track.
Pit exit looks clear.
See what I'm going to do. I do find the variance of the force feedback between the cars so weird in iRacing. I'm going to drop that down slightly. It's a bit too strong. Ripping my arms off. Right, let's do that. Okay, let's look it down a bit. I do like Donington. It's a great little track. Don't do a lot of GT3 racing actually in iRacing. Obviously, we're doing it with the Bongo World Series. I quite enjoy sort of driving the other cars, and because
Clear right.
because we do so much GT3 as part of Bongo, it's not one that drive a huge amount. But I am kind of enjoying driving the BMW. Obviously, if you saw it, watching my videos, BMW is sort of my staple.
Red yellow flag, debris on the track.
On your right. Clear right.
So the last time I drove in this car combo, I lost it twice on that corner, in too keen on the throttle. So we've got a few minutes before the race starts.
That's a new fastest lap for Mike, 125.94.
I'm 25. I'm not sure what my best actually is. I think I've got into the 129s, I think, from memory, but I might be dreaming that.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Cool, thanks, Jim. But yeah, I did lose it twice on that corner. And I was having a pretty good race until I did that.
P10.
Okay, it's just slightly better through that. Okay, so we should be into the 129s.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
Surface flags out.
Okay, 129.5, I think.
Sector 3 is 2.0 off the pace.
Wow. Wow. It's crazy. Just a bit slow for that corner. We were quicker in the first sector.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
Bit braver for that chicane then. Oh, wait, too late there.
On your left. Clear left.
So we were half a second up and obviously threw it away all in that
Right
last
side.
corner. Oh,
Clear
God.
right.
Don't mind me, sir.
E11. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
So that guy decided just to give me a bit of a nudge. He's a 6.2k driver. Maybe it was a bit of a nudge to say, oi, who do you think you are? There's Victor. We were knocking on the door of a 128. After they just made a bit of a hash on that last corner.
Yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
Thanks, Jim. Just 6 minutes before the race starts.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Okay, so it's a break. That was better. Break a bit earlier than I have been through that corner.
Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, it's better through there. Just lost a little bit of time through that corner.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Okay, better.
Fastest lap for victory, 125.48.
Okay, 128.
Slippery surface flag.
Better through that.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Okay, 128.4, so a bit quicker again.
Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Oh, did he touch me? I think he did touch me, I think. You can go, man, you can go. You go. Why wave? Yes, he can't see me. Yeah, he did touch me. That was mine. That was. He recognised he touched me, which is good. Why I waved at him through a mirror. He can't see me waving, Andrew. That's hilarious. The immersion is real.
Car right, clear right.
Let me go through. See if we can learn something from it. There's 26 drivers, so there's probably going to be one split, maybe two at a push.
V13. They're showing the slippery surface flag. Sector 3 years, 3.1, off the pace.
Okay, thanks, Jim. We've done it today. It isn't easy to overtake, and it is easy to catch the grass and do a bit of a pirouette. Particularly if you start to overdrive the car. Okay, so 1:28.5. I'll take that. That's a good lap time for me here. So, we'll see. So. Yeah, so just waiting for the server to start. I'll be up in a second. Okay, so, I mean, safety rating wise, we gained a little bit of that this morning. Let's see if we can get a good finish and see if we can get a good race with this one. Then we'll aim to do this, and then we'll see if we can navigate to the TCRs. Because what I'd like to do the TCRs, that should be. Oh, race is ready again. Just stop waffling. Let's join the race. That's good. Here's that pace. Again, when I drove it a couple of weeks ago now, I did okay. It was just that final couple of corners I was particularly overdriving the car, very heavy-footed on the accelerator rear end. Because one of the things I'm hoping that with the new haptic pedals, new haptic reactors, is that it'll give me a better sense of when I'm overdriving to try and back off. So, hopefully, when they're all installed and got my head around it all, that hopefully that'll make a big difference to both my braking, control braking, and driving as a whole. That is the plan. We'll see. We'll find out. As with all these things, when you first get these sort of changes, it can be hard to adapt. But I'm confident that I can figure it out. Okay, so thank you all for checking out this morning's stream. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in the UK. It's lovely blue skies. Spring is here. Summer is not too far away. We're on week 5 of this season of iRacing. Been a bit of a mixed bag so far. Some really good stuff and some not so good stuff. Cool, so the Sheffield is 1.4k, okay. Take that. So we're not in top split, which also we weren't never going to be in top split, was whether if it would split or not is the big one.
Takes it, it's clear.
I think in the European circuit, it's Thruxton in a couple of weeks' time, which I don't own that circuit, but I've owned it in R-Factor 2 and really enjoyed driving it, so I might pick that up. Picked up St. Petersburg this season, which interesting little track. I think that is. Oh god, Andrew, stop. Got a 1x before we start. Brilliant. That is featuring the GT3s in a couple of weeks in the American series. Bit foggy here in Donington. I think it's a 25-minute race, 20-minute race. Big setup. I haven't really dabbled too much with the open setups in our racing other than what we're doing Bongo. So what we are, oh, we're car 8, okay. So we're sort of middle of the pack as iRacing sees it. Can you, in a fixed setup, can you adjust the fuel? As everything, what can you adjust? Is it just brake bias? Is that all that you can adjust? Yeah, okay, you can't. Okay, so everything is fixed. Okay, cool. All right, okay. So 2 laps, 8 minutes. Let's see where we can place. Limiter on. Let's go. Let's not overdrive, Andrew.
We have 2 laps to get the job done.
Already debris on the track. So when I drove this circuit last time, there was an awful lot of casualties, particularly early doors. Okay, here we go. That one. Try and concentrate now, Andrew. A bit slow for that first corner. Cold tyres. This isn't going to be quick, but let's use it as a baseline and see where we fare. Couldn't quite get the power as early as I wanted there. With the chicane.
The leader's just done a 129.88.
Okay.
The leader's just done a 128.50.
It's going to be 131, 132, I think.
E3, that puts you 0.9 off the pace.
How do I manage that?
E3 is 0.36 off the pace.
But no, I managed that because it didn't feel like a good lap at all, but... Let's try and get into the 128s.
You were 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Okay, we'll take that.
Fastest lap for Patrick, 127.40.
Okay, that's quick.
Car in front has just posted a 129.37.
Okay, so we should get into the 128s.
The guy behind has just done a 132.87.
So 128.8, so not quite as quick as what we did in practice. We were a 128.6, I think. I'll take that, because again, say the first lap felt like driving Miss Daisy, so goes to show. I guess if I'd done my best at 128.6, which I obviously just didn't practice a few minutes ago, that would have got us around top 3. But I'll take that. I'll take that. Obviously, there's one thing qualifying, there's another thing finishing a race, but we'll take it as a starting point. Obviously, Julian and Calvin, who are car 1 and 2, aren't choosing to qualify, or maybe they are, they just haven't got a time in yet. So we will see. Quite a few Brits in this race. Okay, so I'm pleased with that pace. So we've got some 1.6k drivers with a 128.6, 1.5k with 128.4. There's little old me, 128.8. I'll take that. Oh, okay, so I think it's a 20-minute race. 25 minutes. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. I should do what I'm racing, shouldn't I? T3, where are I? Have a little look. What's car? 20-minute race. 20-minute race. The fixed setup. So after this, we might drop into the M2. Actually, we might do the BMW at Okayama. We'll see. Or if we can do the 945, we might be able to do the TCR actually fixed. So that might be an option for us. So 34 seconds left on quali. They can take it off. We're still in P5. Because, yeah, all these cars choosing not to get a quali time in. Maybe they're the ones that know something that I don't. So Sheffield United won yesterday. I mean, we're in mid-table, go nowhere, but we officially can't be relegated now. That's the main thing. And quite fascinating. I'm a big football fan, and sort of seeing the likes of Leicester, who were in the relegation zone, and Spurs, who did win actually. Yes, I think Spurs did pull themselves out of the drop.
That's the end of the session.
Yesterday,
P5.
with a win against Brighton, which was, good for them really. Okay, let's get on track. Oh, okay, so we held on to P5. So if we do finish around here, this will at least claw back some of the I rating that we lost in the last race. We lost 53 in the last race. We're finishing 10th. But we will see. Again, it's the lottery, isn't it, in terms of whether the car behind you decides not to kill you. It will be really interesting with iRacing as to whether they start to use AI and ML to see if they can get better at pointing blame. For instance, obviously if a car bumps into you, typically it's a 50-50. Whether you broke too early and they couldn't anticipate it, which always seems a bit harsh. It's the one area that you'd think that they could really start to
Fuel
improve.
strength is 1400. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. P5.
Cool, thanks, Jim. At least crew chief seems to be behaving, which is good.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 3 in the left lane.
I will indeed. I will follow car number 3. So it's a short build-up. So we're not doing a full lap, I don't think. In the last couple of corners.
Safety car speed is 73 kilometers per hour.
A bit of weavage. I don't know if the weaving makes any bit of difference. Looking forward to driving the Barcelona truck in LMU. So yeah, I bought it as soon as it came out, but
Catch up to car number 3.
haven't raced it at all yet. So I think we will do a AI Wednesday. See if I can get my head around the circuit. Don't have any kind of setup or anything for it. Okay, Andrew. Race head on. Let's go.
Stay calm, focus, go!
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Yeah,
clear
middle,
right.
not-
Clear all round.
Oh gosh.
On your right, clear right.
Oof.
Okay, Andrew, we're going out of track limits.
Well,
Keep
we
between
did,
the lines.
but it was the case of track limits or die.
The guy in front is Stefanov, B license.
The guy in front just got on the powers too early. Easily done. That's what I did a couple of weeks ago. If I probably spooked him. Oh, that was rubbish, Andrew.
Car right.
Probably
On
spooked
your
him.
line. Still there. Clear right.
Start's alright, time to get stuck in.
Well, that Porsche was going to go then, but he must have had a problem because he's lost a couple of places. I thought he was going to take him on the inside. Okay, so we're up to P3. I'm not sure we'll hold P3. Okay, lap 1 done.
P3.
Stefano is pulling away, as is the leader.
Right side,
Yeah.
clear right.
I was slow through that corner. Let him
On your
go.
right. Clear right.
I was got that into that corner all wrong. Didn't carry any kind of pace. Knew I wouldn't be able to hold on to P3. Bottle.com. Always better following somebody than being the leader.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Julian, and their rating is 1.6. The leader has just done a 128.36.
Okay, thanks, Jim. So not a good lap that.
P5.
Been a real hash going to this corner up here.
Time to get defensive, mate.
When I take it on 3rd gear with colder tyres, so I should have gone to 2nd a bit earlier. That was better. That's a better lap. Hey Robin, how you doing?
That's a new fastest lap for Patrick, 127.25.
Okay, that's a better lap. Okay, cool, thanks for that. I'll look at that, Robin.
That lap time was 128.50. That's your best lap in this session. All right, Andrew, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. 15 minutes left.
Okay, thanks, Chip. Okay, so we're holding our own. That 1X where I went slightly off to avoid that guy.
Right side. Still there.
Okay,
Clear right.
just held him off for the time being.
New fastest lap for Patrick, 126.64.
You can be surrounded by Porsches. I've got 2 Porsches ahead and I think 2 Porsches behind. This circuit is good for Porsches, I'm not sure. Just slightly lost on the guy ahead. The guy behind him may make a move down here.
Okay, Andrew, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Yeah, thanks, Ian.
He's quicker than you into the old hairpin.
Okay, so we're still in 5th for the time being. That was a quicker lap time for me. We're knocking on the 127. Okay,
The gap in front is now
better through that.
0.41. The track temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Oh god, he was slow for the chicane.
Left side. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
To go past one of the Porsche, we're giving the Porsche to my left a bit of an in.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
So I've lost 2 places there. So losing a place to that guy, avoiding him.
6.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, I think we're
On
past.
your left.
Yours?
Clear left.
Yeah, we're clear.
The car in front is Barrett.
We were on for a 127 until he kind of slightly spooked me going through the chicane. Yeah, he got his entry to the chicane. The blue Porsche had me all wrong. I managed to avoid him. So I would have driven to the back of him if I'd kept my...
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. All right, Andrew. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Okay, let's try and get back into that 127. We were so close to getting there. I think we would have had it.
P5, half distance. Fuel looks good. You've just done a 128.61.
Don't overdrive the car, Andrew.
Use all the track. Force him to find the gap.
Bit slow through that. Oof, God. That's hard work. 8 minutes to go.
Fastest lap for Patrick, 126.54.
Wow. Okay, so not quite into the 127s. So we've got 2 seconds on Nigel ahead.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. You've just done a 128.46. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Cool, thanks, Jim. The field is spacing out now a bit. So many Porsches in this race this morning. There must have been about 4 or 5 around me at one point. So I think this is going to be my quickest, just by slightly.
That's your fastest lap. What's your speed?
Don't have to worry about that, Jim. I ain't quick.
The gap to Julian behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Bit better through that.
There's an incident in Melbourne hairpin. It looks like Patrick.
Okay, thanks, Shane.
Okay, Andrew, you've got half your fuel left.
The 128.19. It's a PB for me.
Your last lap time was at 128.34. Stay on it, keep digging. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Okay, thanks, Shane. Okay, so we're at 1/10. Didn't get that quite right through that. I think lost that bit of time they made up. Couldn't quite get through the power on the chicane there. The Julian has got past Chris. Whew. Hard work, this.
Behind is now 2.3. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Okay, Andrew, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. Just can't quite get to the 127s. Knocking on the door, but not quite. Okay, so 2 temps up. We're knocking on the door against the 127s. And a bit too slow for the chicane, can't quite get the power on. Okay, this is a PB again. 127 just, I think.
That's your best lap in the session. Watch your speed. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.35 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yep.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes
It's
to
the
go.
chicane when I'm losing the time. I just can't quite get the power as I would like. I definitely want to catch Nigel now. Well, I'm not going to catch Nigel now, that's evident.
P5.
I was braking a bit earlier to attack the chicane, but that didn't quite work. Well, that was white. Okay, I think this... Last lap. Let's not throw it away now, Drew.
One more lap to go.
Bit slow through T1. Okay, so P5 hopefully.
Patrick has won the race.
He won it by a country mile, I think. Okay, so we qualified P5, got up to P3, finished P5. Hear that? That 1X.
Fine. Good race.
Which-
Well done today.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. Just that 1X where we avoided the guy that spun off early doors. I was pleased with that. Okay, yeah, thank you, Robin. Thank you. Yeah, morning. Thanks for that, Robin. I'm not very good at reading comments for driving, particularly with these glasses. They're not great. They're good for up front stuff, but my monitor's a bit too far away, so thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll take that. Oh, well, P5. That was some of the rating that we lost this morning. We'll absolutely take that. Yeah, cool, thank you. Yeah, definitely. I think the hairpin is losing a lot of time. But you know what? I think there's a couple of PBs in there, which we'll absolutely take. So, whew, God, that was hard work. Flipping out. Talk about work for it. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. So where are we? So 9:21. So let's see how the TCR is looking. 0 drivers signed up. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that as to whether what's the options we've got. What have we got this morning? So MX-5 is 9:30. Obviously, we've done that. Let's just check out the scores on the doors. Okay, cool. So we gained 30 iRacing, so we're back to 1452. So we're still 20 down on the morning, but we're back to a middle 1400s, which is good. We gained 0.08 safety rating, so almost back up to 3.2 safety rating, which is cool. Only 2 splits over there, so it was in the second split. But I thought more drivers would want to do that option. It's a great circuit combo. So don't do the TCR if no one's going to sign in for it. It is a free track, so whew, exhausted after that one. Let's have a little else we got. What should we do this morning? So we do the Formula V at Navarro. What's in the old oval section? 9:45. There's 1 driver signed up for that so far. What we're starting early is the sort of adoption is quite poor. I'm not sure what to do. I want to do the TCR, but again, if there's 0 folk racing in it, there's absolutely no point in me registering it and hanging around for 15 minutes. So, we've got the global. What's this one? Oh, okay. We could do the global sports car. Which is that? We're driving that one. You know, I haven't driven any of those cars. Let's have a little look. Yeah, let's just move the fixed flag a second. Where's the Mazda MX-5? Well, that's at 10:15. Okay, so we missed that one. I don't want to do the MX-5 again because we've obviously just done that this morning. Bit of a mixed pickings this morning. I'm not sure what to drive next. Any suggestions of what I should do will be welcome. I don't know what a good option will be, so I don't want us to be sort of doing too much prep. And that's 9:45, so we can't do that. Here's at 10. The only thing we could drop in is do the MX-5 again at Okayama, have another bash at that, see if we can. Could do that, I suppose. We could drop back into there if the TCR is. Oh, there's 4 drivers now. Okay, so maybe a few folk will sign up for that. But let's register for it, and then let's see if it improves. I think we should get a few drivers dropping in. My aim was to try and complete as much of this TCRs as I can this season, so I've got a good chunk of the tracks for. So yeah, Thruxton's on my list of tracks. I don't have the GP circuit for Nürburgring, so that's on my list of tracks to sort of pick up over the next couple of weeks ahead. Yeah, let's go with TCR. Now what I'm going to do, the TCRs are really strong with the force feedback, so we'll adjust that in a second. Well, that was a good race actually, with 2 relatively clean races as well for the most part, which is it's weird. I seem to go through waves of really clean racing and then get snarled in all kinds of meat grinder stuff. I was pleased with that. That was good. A couple of weeks ago, our safety rating was about 2.1, so it was like potentially you're going to get relegated from A class to B class. So I'm pleased I managed to kind of sacrifice some iRacing to try and get some sensible, clean racing in with my safety rating, and then try and work on that again. So, but yeah, so Tuesday night Okayama in the rain. That's going to be fun. I've only had a bit of practice in the rain so far. Here we're in. Let's do.
It's a new fastest lap for Wowell, 140.34.
I've never driven this car combo before. I've driven this circuit lots of times in the MX-5 and in the Formula V.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
That's how it feels. See how it feels?
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
This is the thing that I made a complete hash of in the last Bongo World Series. Completely just didn't drive through the cones. Did it twice, actually. Oh, see what? I've not done the thing I said I would do. Just tweak my force feedback. Yeah. We'll just do that. Yeah, so I was really pleased with how I drove, actually, in the last Bongo World Series, but then I totally just, I think single monitor, maybe perspective, made a total hash of coming out of the pit. Did it once, and did it again, literally on the second lap. So, this circuit's interesting because you have to be really patient through that section there. It's so easy to lose the rear. Have you guys, anybody driven the TCRs this season? I've always liked the TCRs, and then obviously their big physics update at the start of this season, which is, did see more people drop into it, but as all these things, once people have had a go, everyone sort of goes back to what they know. Yeah, at Donny last week, I was absolutely nowhere near it with this car. I came dog last. Ooh, okay. So that's not good.
Mind these track limits, please, Andrew.
Yes. Yeah, thanks, Jim. This could be a bit of a meat grinder. Ooh. Okay. That's not easy there at all. Okay. to do. Got a few minutes to get my head around that. I don't think I've had a clean lap yet. Let's try and get a clean lap now.
V2.
Bloody hell. Wowzers. Okay, so we've split it. Oop, there you go. You go. And we've not had a clean lap. Bodes well.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
I have a Jim. Tricky little car combo this actually, because these cars aren't easy to drive, particularly on cold tyres. As that guy's just spun off. This might be a really bad idea. Okay, let's try and get a clean lap now. Let's not spin. And let's not get off track. Yeah, at least we got around that first section clean. Used to driving this circuit in an MX-5. We've got off track. Great.
Watch the track limits, please, Andrew.
We haven't had one clean lap yet. This bodes well. This one we have to be really patient with this car. Being front wheel drive. Is it only me and this other guy out? At least we've got a lap time in.
P2. Sector 2 time is okay.
Thanks, Jim. We'll take okay. Okay, we'll take. Okay, so 14 drivers now. I think that was a clean lap, actually.
New fastest lap for Vela, 127.75.
Not even remotely close to that. At least we've got a clean lap in to start. We can build on that now.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, a bit better the power there. See, a handful of these, it's not easy at all. You have to work for it. You have to kind of dial it in.
P3. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace.
On your right, clear right.
The guy struggled to leave the pits. See, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, no worries, man.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Wow, 1.4 seconds to sector 1.
The car in front has just done a 128.20.
Get a bad feeling about this. Morning, Kitty. Hey, love. Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag this morning. First race
Just done a
wasn't so good.
129.47.
Second race was good. Came 5th. Not so sure about this car combo. I'm not quick in this car at all. This could be an interesting race.
P5. Fastest lap for Vela, 127.30. The guy behind has just done a 149.00.
Okay, so 16 drivers now, so a few more dropping in. Still 5 minutes to go. That guy's done that twice now.
New fastest lap for Joliet, 127.05.
Car left, clear left.
The guy behind has just done a 142.73.
Good work out of this combo. It's really hard work. The first for the first two
Guy's
back.
lap time is a 128.63.
Okay, thanks, Chip. Is that the Audi? Is that the new car? Whether there's a better BOP with the new car? The new cars always seem to be faster. Wonder why they do that. Yeah, it's better through there. Hey, morning Tony. Hope you're well, yes. Thanks for dropping in.
Leader has just done a 126.69. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Okay, well, that's better. Got a busy week of sim racing this week. So Bongo World Series. Okayama. GT3 in the rain, which should be good fun.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Which will be my first competitive race in the rain. In the GT3. And then on Thursday, it's a Bongo special. Barcelona, 90 minutes in LMU, which I have got the track. I've not driven it yet. So we'll probably do a session on Wednesday night with the AI. Trying to figure out where we are pace-wise.
7th position. Sector 3 is 1.8 off the pace.
Okay, better through that. So we have got 5 minutes to go.
That's a new fastest lap for Havel, 126.62. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
You just split off the guy ahead. It's so easy, that corner. We're good to get in the power early there. There's definitely time to be had there. You've not tried these cars, I would encourage you to give them a go. They're good fun. They're just totally different to anything else on the service. There's so much like GT3 racing. It's nice to do something it's hard work. Yeah, it makes you really think about it.
P8. Sector 3 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. New fastest lap for Havel, 125.77.
4 seconds. 4 seconds. How did you find 4 seconds?
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Yeah, just caught the grass. I'm tired before we've even done the race. Okay, so I mean, we're not out the same 129.5. $18 drivers. There's probably going to be one split then, so this is probably going to be who's in the split. So we've got 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick comfort break, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. Oh, I'm back. Right. This could be good fun. It could be carnage. I'm not quite sure where I'm sitting at the moment. But yeah, still good practice. I'm just going to slightly tweak this force feedback. It's so strong, it's crazy. See if that's too weak now. Actually saying that, I think we'll be going to the race. We'll wait, we'll think, oh yeah, we are, race, okay, cool. I was going to log into the old race Arch. Yeah, so I was, the sort of two theories that I really wanted to try and complete a good chunk of was the TCR and the Mazda MX-5 Global Mazda MX-5 Cup races. So I'll just see where the next one of those is. It's at Virginia Raceway, I think. Let's have a quick look just while that's booting in. Do we want no fix setup? Advanced Master, sorry. Fucking nonsense. 10:15, so I don't think we'll be done for that. I think we'll just miss that one. I think that's every couple of hours, I think. Race every hour. Okay, every hour. We possibly will miss that, so we'll see. Thanks everybody for dropping in this morning. Thanks for all the support as always. It means the world. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're getting back on the horse of iRacing. Had sort of one duff race, one good race, and one race that I have no idea what to expect from. So, let's see. Right, okay, limiter on. It's not the force feedback down a touch so it doesn't rip my arms off.
All clear, push now.
Through the code, Andrew, there we go.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
That feels a bit better. It's not ripping my arms off. Definitely going to be some cars that are going to lose it there on lap one. So easy if you overdrive it. The strength of field is 1.8. There's a 4.8k and a 4.5k in here, and some couple of 1.3. Hopefully the standards of driving will be good. Been pretty good this morning. Well, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Germany, in this circuit. I think it's Germany. I think it is. Right here, so what car are we? Oh, we're car 14. Okay, yeah, so it is, there's one split. I think there was 18 cars that signed in, so there's one split. 18 cars in this circuit. Woo. Interesting, isn't it? What to do? Do I not quali, stick at the back? Do I quali, get mid-pack? Let's quali. Let's be brave. Let's be brave. Yes. We will see.
Okay, Andrew, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Well, thanks, Jim.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Still hot, Jim. Okay, here we go. That one. Oop, helps if I actually change up. That misshift was me, not my panel. I've been patient through that.
The leader has just done a 127.44.
Of course he has, Jim. At 127, 126. Flipping out. We're going to be 129 if we're lucky. Or 130.
8th place. You're now 3.5 off the leader's pace. That was a 130.02.
Okay, so a bit to do now, the second lap.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, so almost 3 times up in that first section.
Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
I have to do something wrong with these TCRs because it was the same as at Donington last week. I was nowhere pace wise. Okay, so we've scraped barely into the 129, hardly setting the field alight. Number 14th, wowzers. Okay. Maybe that's a good thing. We can sort of pick up some places when the inevitable few cars spin off. Let's use this time to get as much practicing as we can. I'm nothing but consistent. Okay, so, well, from a qualifying point of view, we're last, but obviously there's a few cars that haven't put a fully time. Gosh. Oh dear, okay, wowzers, that's not good. Houston, we have a problem. It's Andrew's skill level. There, where I want. I mean, like, my best before was a 129.5, which is only going to get me a couple of places, so There's only 3 cars behind me. Oof, okay, so a lot to do. So we may, if we stay where we are currently, we're going to lose 46 iRacing, which is the 30 that we just gained plus a little bit less. So still clinging onto the 1.4, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's the same last week with these particular cars. I can't get anywhere near. I mean, it's tricky with such a mix because there's not probably only one split. It is a bit trickier, but still pretty rubbish. Nice. Okay. Well, we need a bit of lady luck here, don't we? We could do with a few cars making a couple of mishaps and me trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Have a little look at while that's finishing off.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Cool. So an awful lot to do. It is a standing start, which can be tricky as well with these cars. It can be hard to get out of first gear because they do wheel spin, obviously with front wheel drive. Okay, so right, there's 3 cars behind us who didn't put a lap time in, so they're either just going to try and race from the back, or they just didn't. Yeah, okay, that's slower. So Benjamin and Rasmussen are 1.1k and a 0.3k driver, so hopefully we're quicker than them. Okay, a lot to do, a lot to do. Let's see if we can get a head around it and try and claw a few places back. I'm definitely the iRacing yo-yo king at the moment. Up and down from 1.4 to 1.5 to 1.3 to 1.4 and then yo-yoing back and forth. But possibly, if I stuck to one car, one series, I probably could get some momentum, but because I keep fleecing between different combos, which is good from a fun point of view, but isn't good from a muscle memory, kind of learning pace point of view, but, you know, it's all fun, isn't it? It's a hobby. It's okay. So Benjamin to my right's got a good safety rating, which that's good.
Okay, Andrew, get ready.
Okay, here we go.
Standing start now. Green, green, green.
Okay, so we've got quite a good start. So we've got past a couple of cars. Easy with these cars, if you just floor it, just to... Oh.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, so we got past that carnage. Okay, well, the starts go. That wasn't too shabby.
The next car is Kern, and their rating is 1.9. Good start.
Oh, yes, I think we did. We had a good start, and then obviously we avoided that collision.
Car left. Clear left.
Wow, flipping egg. God, that actually hurts.
We've got
That-
damage.
That actually hurts. Wow. That guy scared me to death. Just absolutely took me out.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Benjamin, and their rating is 1.2.
That was the guy that just crashed into me. Flipping heck. I don't think we felt that. God, that was insane. I have to watch that back in the replay. That was insane.
P16.
I think I was anywhere near him. Again, I always find it hard. I've got a 4X for that. He just absolutely took me out. Okay, so we're now last. Not if I make it. Having sort of got myself up to P10. I think this might be a bad idea. Definitely want to check that on the replay because honestly that actually hurt. Okay, so we've got Benjamin ahead.
The gap to Benjamin ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4.
So how much damage we're carrying.
The leader's just done a 127.31.
Okay, that because I was really pleased with the start. I got a good, clean start. A lot of the guys struggled with getting the power on too aggressively. We were a bit more softer with it and gained 2 places. Also, we did get a good jump as well with the around that race instant.
That last lap was a 131.80. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Well, this will push us, unfortunately, back into 1.3 country. Unless I can pull something out of the back, pull the rabbit out of the hat here, which is a shame. I did say I keep fleeting between 1.4 and 1.3.
Slippery surface flag, careful.
I finished last in this race last week. I'm going to finish last this week, I think. See, last week it was down to me being slow. This week it's me being clobbered.
Fastest lap for Vela, 127.00.
No idea how much the damage is impacting us now, whether I have any chance of catching these guys ahead. I don't think so. I have to take my medicine. Yeah, it was Joe that hit me, I think.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Alright Andrew, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Right guys, if this is not the best race, obviously that guy took me out, not much I could do.
Sixteenth place.
Okay, so I am 7 seconds off Benjamin. Wow. Officially am slow in this car.
That's a new fastest lap for Vela, 126.93.
So the best I can hope for now, I think, is if some of the guys take themselves out and I can claw a couple of places back just to try and mitigate.
The gap to Benjamin ahead is increasing. It's now 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, I've got damage, Jim. Damage and no skill. That was it. My car is toast. Best I can hope for now is that if I can get a couple of clean laps in, that we sort of whittle down that 4X. Obviously, I can do nothing now from a safety racing point of view. Sorry, iRacing point of view, sorry. Joe took me out. He's left. Okay, so this is going to undo all the rating that we gained in the last race. Okay, well, that's slightly quicker, but it's not much good, not much use.
That lap was at 1:31.00. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Okay, Andrew, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
It's something to come to us, Jim, because I'm literally driving on my own here. And the only reason I'm finishing this race is just to try and not get totally clobbered with safety racing, so we'll lose a little bit, but hopefully we can water that 4X down a fraction. The Benjamin, I thought I would be able to kind of keep pace-wise as pulling ahead. I mean, I've no idea.
Fuel looks okay.
Thanks, Jim. If it's skill plus damage or just skill, probably a combination of both. We will have a look at that incident. Seemed to come from nowhere. How he hit me, I don't know. Funny, sometimes you have sort of spider sensors about car track combos and thought this might be a bad idea. Turns out it probably was, but anyway. Joe's come back out. He's a lap down. You go,
Left
mate.
side.
You don't get me
Left.
twice.
The gap to 15th place. Ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm rubbish with this, Jib.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
Yeah, it's the guy that hit me, Jib. Oh, he's blinking now, just for good measure. Maybe the Audi is the car to drive. Okay, so let's just hope he can't catch me. This consecutive TCR races where I've come last. Really, I can't drive this car very well.
Okay, Andrew, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Relax, focus, keep it smooth.
Thanks, Shib. Well, we are officially rubbish. Pleased with the start. I got a good start. Got 2 cars off the line. So we managed to avoid that incident into T2. And I see we were taken out about 3/4 through lap 1. Just not got anywhere near out of the 130s. What do you want to hear me? Because I wasn't aware of any car being around me. And they just seemed to come out of nowhere. We'll have a good look at the replay once we finish the race.
You've used half your fuel.
Okay, so not the race I was hoping for.
Your lap time was at 1:31.15.
Would have been better off coming and getting repair, possibly. The bit of my car just fallen off. Not sure what's fallen off, but some of it just fell off. I think I've got no rear, I think. But yeah, I think the damage is impacting me. A bit of it just fell off. I don't think I've got a rear of my car.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
It was a hell of a wallop he hit me with. I think the rear is gone.
Your lap time was 1:30.68. That's your quickest lap.
Hard driving a whole race with a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we will be dropping down to a 1.3. As I keep yo-yoing. As it gets to the dizzy heights of 1.5. Lasted all of one race. It lasted until I drove this car in Donington last week and finished last, dead last. Might leave the TCRs for the rest of the season. Clearly, not much cup at home. Oh, sorry, that was a nothing race, guys. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. Obviously, actually had a really good start.
One more to go. That was 1:30.66. That's your quickest lap in this
Oh,
session.
Andrew, didn't need that. Didn't need another 1x just for good measure.
Warned about track limits. You have 5 incident points.
I do. That was just stupid. That was just stupid. Why?
Bella took the win.
Didn't need that. I just drove for 15 minutes to try and water that 4x down, and then flipping getting off track just for good measure. That's not going to have that desired effect. We are going to lose safety rating now. All in all, a bit of a pig's did it. We'll have a look at that replay. See what happened. Because I'm still not sure where he hit me. Annoyed myself for that 1x, just totally unnecessary. I'm last, there's nothing I can do. Well, 16, second to last. Only because Joe hit me, he's last. Oh dear, well, that was a disaster.
P16, there's the finish. We're done today, mate. We'll do better next time. That's the end of the session.
Yeah, that was a disaster, about as bad as it could have got. Let's have a little look, see what happened. Let's have a little look to see what on earth happened on that lap one. Just pause that a second, don't I? Do. Oh no, we want rear party. Oh yeah, look at the damage that we were carrying. Nope. Come on, lap 1, come on. Why can't it be? Why does it show me lap 14? Confused. Is this the quali? It showed me. What have you the incident? Why did it not let me? No, don't just see Nick. That one. The replay is being weird. Oh, okay, there we go. That one of quality. There we go. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we got a reasonable start. So we got past these two guys. They were a bit slow off the start, which was good. There's this typical fun into here, so we did quite well to avoid all this. I mean, that's the guy that hit me, I think. We actually got around all of that, which I was pleased about. It's a bit further ahead, so let's just skip ahead. So, yeah, it was this guy. So we got a clean way through there. Oh, it's just absolutely dive bombed. Look at that. Oh, I had no wing. That would explain a lot. That would explain why I struggled. I mean, you can see that I've got the inside line. I mean, I'm obviously cutting in. That is all kind of wrong, isn't it? I mean, that is all kind of wrong. So I had no wang, so that would explain why I was struggling. I suppose I did well to keep the car on track with no wang for the majority of the race. And I think I did eventually lose the rear, all this did eventually give up. Oh, what a shame. Again, it's just so frustrating. Like, you didn't need to make that move. You could have got me further down. You know, there was no need. Because I didn't have much visibility of him, because from my point, he wasn't in my radar at this point. So I'm committed to the inside line. Probably would have been in my radar now, I guess. But wasn't expecting him coming in at that angle. I mean, it's just a shocking bit of driving in the Saudi. Absolutely shocking. The worst is that he gets off relatively scathe-free. It's a shame that I just lost my wing in the process. Okay, well, at least that explains why I was turning for speed. I probably should... Yeah, it was a dive bomb, Tony. Honestly, that was shocking, wasn't it? I mean, that was just... I don't know, in iRacing terms, whether that's worth raising an incident. I mean, they probably say it's a racing incident, but... I mean, it was just... bad. Okay, not to worry. Not much I can do about that. At least I know why I should have pitted. I guess losing the wing is never going to be a good thing. That was some dive bomb. Unfortunately, obviously, hitting the wall then did the rear of my car. So let's have a little look. Let's have a look at what my punishment is for that then. Ooh, okay. Oh, gosh, okay. So we lost 57 iRating, which is, you know, we came second to last. We had half a car missing. So we've just fallen down to 1395. So we're clinging onto the podium, but we are at 1.3 now, which is a real shame. All the iRating that we've gained, we've now thrown away and lost. Safety rating wise, it's not too bad. We lost 0.04. It could have been an awful lot worse considering that 1x was a shame. So, okay, we couldn't do much about that. Obviously, that was a dive bomb and a half. So what time are we? We're on 10:25. So what we got? We didn't really get to sort of experience what we could have done. Obviously, missing half of our car. Let's see what we got the options. So we've got MX-5. We've done that once this morning. Let's just have a little look at the oval. Daytona is in 10:45. How many cars have signed up for that? One so far. Oh no, 5. Okay. How long is that one? So that is 15 laps of the oval. And what's the Formula car? The kit doesn't have hard, is it? This is a tricky track in this car. It really is. It can be a bit of a death trap. What time's that one? 10:30. Formula V. Let's have a go. Let's sign up for that bad boy. Let's register for that. Let's move away from sports cars for a bit. Whoa, that was a real shame. Real shame. I think it was unfortunate, obviously, that with him hitting me and then getting all the damage from crashing into the barrier, I should have pitted. It was hard to gauge with you've just got damage as to the extent of damage that you're facing. Again, if I'd pitted, I would have only, well, I don't think it would have changed much difference because obviously the guy that crashed into me had to pit as well. I think we really wouldn't have changed a great deal. Would have saved that 1x possibly at the end, but not to worry. And it was a good start as well. I was really pleased with how we started. We said we gained 6 places from quali. This is the rub, isn't it, with iRacing? It can be such a great sim, but it can be such a pain in the proverbial as well, with stuff like that. Where just greedy drivers trying to commit to moves they shouldn't be making that they can't win. Like, realistically, his race was over. My race was over for a move that, what did he think was going to happen? You know, drivers like that need to join a Discord like Bongo and learn some racecraft, learn to drive other drivers, and yeah, not to worry. It's done is done. Can't control that. So let's see if we can a bit of Formula V is a bit of a change. Let's just drop into there. We don't want that budget. That's off. Now with this particular one, what's tricky is that first corner.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
This is an interesting little circuit. I think the last time I did this one, I think I was taking out quite heavily in that one. But this sort of first section through here is really interesting.
Exit is clear. Push now.
Very easy to lose the rear. I just need to increase the force feedback. So we'll do that in a second. And the detail on these cars in iRacing is excellent. When you sort of look at how much they put into the cars.
Car left. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left.
I don't think there's 3 there,
Car
I
right.
think. I don't think there is. I think there might be in the
there.
pits.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear all round.
Oh, there is a car there.
Fastest
Okay, I
lap
stand
for
corrected.
Curve on 17.1.
Oh, no. That's not the thing to do. If you...
The track.
Right side.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
Clear right.
Sector 2 is 0.8. Off the pace.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Okay, so let's jump into the race. Let's jump into the race. Okay, just going to log in. This is probably going to be my last race of this morning. Still reeling over that DCR. I believe I lost my wang. At least I know. At least that explains why I couldn't get anywhere pace-wise. I was 2 seconds off the pace. Oh, bro. Do I put I don't know with the code of conduct whether iRacing will just say that's a racing incident. I think they probably will. They'll probably get away with that one. The only one that done in the past was like a shocking rejoin, which I think they did give the guy a warning. I think with that one, I'll just say it's a racing incident, which I guess it is, but it's just really bad cricket. I do quite like this little circuit. I've driven it quite a bit recently with Bongo and bits and pieces. I'm just going to up my 4C feedy back. It's a bit too low now, so where's my Moore's pit house? There we go. Bring that up. So, okay. So in the Formula Series, I've been around a 1.3. My safety rating is a bit low, actually 2.2, so we've got to be a bit careful there. We don't want to drop down to a C license. We do with trying to build that a little bit. I don't drive Formula a huge amount.
It exit looks clear.
Oh, okay, thanks, Jim. With these cars, it's
The track temp's increasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
almost better off staying in third gear than risk.
Got a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits.
Brilliant. If you like speeding out of the pits. Yes, I think with these it's so easy to downshift and then...
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Well, we don't need to bother because it's only 30 seconds out. Yeah, it's so easy just to downshift too early, lose the rear. We're sort of staying in third gear. Or do that. Stay in third gear and then go wide. That's always an option as well. Pleased with how well I drove with the BMW, Donny. We'll really go for that DCR race. That dive bomb, what a dive bomb. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I didn't realise I'd lost my wang. Okay, right, let's not get speeding out of the pits now, Andrew. Okay, let's go. Let's see where we fare. Through the cones, always a bonus. We can finish with no incident points. I'll take that at this race. I could do with building that. I mean, 2.2 is a bit precarious. Obviously,
Temperature's increasing.
if you're less than 2 at the end of the season, I will get demoted. Which haven't so far, touch wood, never actually happened to me. You know, like I said, so much of this you can't control. Okay, let's see where. So, I can't imagine we're going to be ranked particularly very highly in this series. I think this is the hardest part of the circuit. Kind of having enough speed, but also slowing the car down enough. And this hairpin. Tricky. At least we've got the car around, we'll take that. There's a 1.3k Sheffield field. Okay, let's see where we fare. I don't think it's particularly very quick.
That's pole. That lap time was 120.2.
Only because nobody else has put a time in yet though, Jim. It's not so the reason it's pole.
The leader has just done a 117.6.
So yeah, I didn't think a 120 was anything to write home about, but hmm, 127. You guys had problems? Okay, 120.22, so we didn't improve. I can't imagine that's going to be anywhere near the front. Seems bizarre. Nobody put in quality timing? Yeah. 119 feel. There's only 8 cars registered for this race. Wow, okay. Didn't realise that was such a all attended. So we're car number 2, which doesn't seem right, but anyway. Sure to make to that. Okay, 117. Okay, yeah, that feel. I mean, I know 120 is not decent pace by any stretch of the imagination. So at least there's no wang to lose on this car. Oh, that dive bomb. Oof, oof. I'm reeling over that dive bomb. Yeah, so this week we've got a busy week of sim racing. So a Tuesday night we're at Akiyama with the Bongo World Series in GT3s with a wet race and a pit stop. So then we've got a special on Thursday again in the Bongo Racing. This is an LMU in Barcelona, which is a circuit which I've yet to drive actually in LMU. I've driven it lots in ACC. Never driven it actually in LMU. So we're thinking of doing a session on Wednesday night with the AI to sort of see how we fare pace-wise. And then we'll be back at the weekend for week 6 of our Wake Up and Drive Spring Series. Trying to work out how we claw our iRating back up. So I've been yo-yoing so much. 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, up and down, up and down. I did get down as low as a 1.2 a couple of weeks ago, just with one race after another, and then managed to claw my way back up. So we'll see if we can claw back into the 1.4s. Okay, so 7 of the 8 cars have put a lap time in now, so that's good at least. The guys at the back are 123, 124. This could be interesting.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll take that. There's only 8 cars in this race. Everyone's got a time in bar. Mazind? How you pronounce that? If I butchered your name, mate. Oh, okay. Don't want tyres. I think it's a standing start. It is, from memory. Okay. Clean race will be ace, so we definitely need some safety rating. So I'll happily lose a bit of iRating just to gain a bit of safety rating. Try and get that further away from the dreaded 2.0. Nice bit of shimmering on that building with FSR. plenty of room with the circuit, only 8 cars, so hopefully we can have a good race. Yeah, cheers, thanks Tony. Yeah. Thanks Tony for all the support. I've missed everybody over the last few weeks, so it's good to get back into the rig. Good distraction. So yeah, thank you Tony for all the support as always. Thank you Katie, thank you Chris Mogg, thank you Robin. Thank you Halo Play, everyone that's been dropping in. It is really appreciated. Good to get back on the horse this week. Okay, so last race was last race. This is a new one. Let's see if we can get a good finish here.
Get ready.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, standing start.
Cool, thanks Jim.
Go, go, go.
Okay. We're away. The guys ahead got a slightly faster start than me off the grid. He's weaving already, trying to get some heat into his tyres.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is going on. Rookie license.
Okay, thanks Jim. So we're a bit too far to get any draft. The guy behind us making a move. He's got a bit of a draft on me, I think.
On your left.
Yep.
Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side.
Ooh. So the leaders
Hold your line. Clear
just...
left.
Oh!
Going on. Car number 3 is now in the lead.
If you saw that in my mirror, I think there was absolute carnage behind. So the leaders all got us. So the leaders had a right mess. I think this guy was one of them. I think he's managed to come out of it.
Car left.
But then I think there's a bad rejoin.
Hold your line.
And the guy that was behind me got
Still
taken
there.
out.
Still there.
This guy to my left, he was
your
the
line.
leader.
Still there. Clear left.
B3.
I think he did get clipped, but he did manage to survive. The other ones not so much. A bit of a cliche, isn't it? Sort of
10 minutes remaining, 10
iRacing
minutes.
with sort of everyone's inability to drive on lap 1. It's weird, isn't it? Like no one benefits. You know, all these kind of crazy moves.
The car in front of us is Monte, D license.
Was an awful rejoin. Oh, and I think
The gap to Monte ahead is increasing.
Car right.
this guy's
Go
had
right.
2 incidents so far. So whether it was him
Well
that
done,
hit,
Andrew. Good pass. Nice front.
well,
On
this-
your left.
I don't think I'd be anywhere near this guy.
Hold your line. Clear left.
He's really, really reckless. So we'll keep well away from him.
The guy in front has just done a 119.8 B3. You've just done a 120.2. The guy behind has just done a 119.6.
Yes, that guy ahead spun off twice now. I had 2 collisions. Whether he was at fault for the incident, I'm not sure. We'll have a look at that. We'll check it out after the race. But it was absolute carnage behind. I think 3 or 4 cars all careered. I think there was a dodgy rejoin in there just for good measure. See if we can try and catch these guys and then... Ooh. Again, has he just knocked him off?
Monte, car number 1 is
I
now
think-
leading.
I think this guy is just knocked him off as well. Shocking. Absolute shocking driving by this guy ahead. I'm sure he just took that guy out. Monty, if that's how you want to win races, mate, by bashing your way through, then go for it. That's the way to do it. That's unreal.
New fastest lap for Monte on 17.9 V2.
That's unreal. He's been involved in how many incidents now? I think that's at least 3 or 4 he's been in with different cars. Obviously, we gave him a wide berth. Better to let him through. It's just, you could do a whole comedy series on, like, racecraft. How not to drive. Unreal. Unreal, Mr. Monty. But it feels good, doesn't it, winning by cheating? Okay, right, I need to concentrate now. So, got Len behind me. Who's quicker than me. Okay, so got Len, and then Louis.
P3, he's closing in. The gap is now 0.5.
He's quicker than me.
On your right.
Oh,
Clear
bloody hellfire!
Car right.
The
Clear right.
actual! The actual!
Andrew, come on, mate, defend your position.
What? Wow! Woohoo! That was brilliant, that wasn't it? That was the right move by Mr. Where it was, Louis.
Car ahead is Louis, C license, and their rating is 0.1.
Flipping heck! What was I saying about trying to get safety rating? Wowzers! I gave him such a wide berth as well. I knew he was on the inside. I took well over to the left, and he just absolutely sideways me. Ooh, I'll check all these out on the replay. We've got a 4X now. That's not what we wanted. Gonna put us on the bubble, I think. Some crazy driving in this race. Unreal. Well, that was lap 4, that incident, so I must remember lap 4. I'll have a look at that. Everything else was on lap 1, I think.
Home. Got plenty of fuel. P4. The gap
We'll-
ahead is now 3.2 seconds.
We'll check out.
5 minutes remaining. 5
Yeah,
minutes left.
thanks, Jim. We'll check
Focus on
out-
the exits. We can go
Yeah.
faster here.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. So we'll check out lap 4. Oh no, Andrew. Oh, dear me. Not what we wanted. Okay, so we didn't actually get a 2X for that somehow. That's good. But we have
Guy
lost
in front is going on. Rookie license.
Okay, so thankfully we didn't get any more safety points for loss of control, but we have lost a place. So we're now into negative, which is not good.
Fastest lap for Monte on 17.5.
So we're still a 119.2, so this obviously is not a good lap.
P5.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Those tire marks are all mine. If I can try and catch this guy, I might struggle a bit now.
Gap to going on. Ahead is increasing. It's now 3.1.
Well, some interesting highlights to look at in this race. The Monty with his multiple bishing and bashing. Plenty rejoins. Yeah, it's really hard to build safety rating in these rookie
New
races.
fastest lap for Monte on 17.2.
We're going to have to drive some races at the back and prepare to lose more iRating just to try and build that back up a little bit. Few minutes to go. Oh, again.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Outshifting again to second, losing the rear. Hey dear. That Dory the fish. Saving grace is we didn't actually spin the car all the way around, so. Okay, I'm downshifting too early in these cars. Needs to be brake, 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 and then downshift.
Used half your fuel.
Okay, well, not quite the the rookie race we were looking for. So we're 10 seconds off Stefani. That's not how to take it, Andrew. We need to be a second gear, but that's not the way to do it. Okay, well that wasn't particularly a good success. Well, lots of drama in this first few laps, so we'll go look at those, see what happened. We'll look at lap 4 first. See what happened with the incident when the guy hit me. Whether I was at fault or not, I don't think I was.
Last lap.
See, I was giving him a wide berth. Two cars have dropped out, I think. Worth carrying on, because let's say if you drop out, you will get the maximum impact of that 4X where
Monte has won the race. That's a new fastest lap for Monte on 17.0.
worth finishing the race off if you can. Try and water down that 4X a little bit. Okay, well that didn't quite go to plan. Where's the 18 when you need you?
E5, okay, it's over. Oh, bad luck, Andrew.
Yeah, let's go look at that. Let's check out the replays and see what happened. Because there was lots of drama in that race. So let's just go with that. Okay, so we want lap 4 first of all. No. 4? That's what it was lap 4. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
That's the end of the session.
It was lap 5, so... Oh, to be fair, okay, no, on me, that was my fault then. To be fair, that was my fault. So he's obviously coming slightly wide. That was me. I'll take home that one. I thought I'd given him a wide berth, but clearly... Tricky, isn't it? So over here, I suppose he's drifting slightly. My fault there? I don't know. Because my car is slightly turned in. I suppose I have taken a shallower. With him hitting on the inside line, I probably should have taken a wider line. Probably 50-50. That one, I probably cut it too shallow. Obviously, he's drifted out here. And we've just done the old classic wheel cut up. Okay, to be fair, yeah, that's my 50-50. So then I did a bit of bouncy. Yeah, that was... So look at that one. We want that one. There we go. I think it was these three that were all kind of in a bit of a mess ahead. It was just the next corner where it all was a bit peaked on for them. So let's look at that. Yeah, this guy here, he literally just drove through him. Look at that. That's unreal, isn't it? He's literally, who is that? It was Monty's, wasn't it? So let's have a look at Monty's. Look at Monty. This was... Oh, to be fair, he didn't. To be fair to me, wasn't. Wow, that was... Look at that. For a bad bit of braking. To be fair to him, that wasn't his fault. That was that guy's... Wow, that was crazy, wasn't it? Look at that. And yeah, a bit of a bad rejoin from him. Obviously, unfortunately, clipped him. And then I'm sure he bumped into somebody else. He did, so I think that was his fault. That he's sort of seeking revenge. Drove in. Oh no, yeah, okay, that was his fault. He ran to the back of him. That was his fault. That one. I think I'm sure he just runs through the guy. Yeah, he does. He does. Look at that. Wow, if you can't get past. He literally just ran him off the road. No care. I mean, if I was car number 3, I would 100% file an incident for that, because that's not a racing incident. That is just dangerous driving. He's just literally careered him. The road. I mean, that's just... Whether it was netcode, maybe. But he's very close to him, isn't he? Maybe there's a bit of netcode issue there, possibly. But, I mean, no thought about waiting. He had a right eventful race. Flipping it. I wonder how many incident points he picked up. Let's have a look at what the final scores and the doors are for that one. Okay, so my incident obviously was 50-50. That was as much me as it was him. That's fair dues. It's results. So it'll knows you are. Okay, so Monty got 9 incident points. Wow, obviously he was quick, but he got 9 incident points. Wow, look at this guy, 12 incident points. Gosh, some really shoddy driving. So obviously I got the 4. I think that's fair. That's 50-50. That's on me. But not great. So we've lost a little bit of iRacing, but it's just that it's my worry, having lost a bit of safety rating. So if I just, that is the concern of how much we keep losing in Formula. But okay, so a bit of a mixed bag this morning. Really pleased with the GT3 race, how well we drove there. Everything else has been a little bit mixed, but it's massive thank you for all the support. Good to be back behind the wheel. We've not been racing for a couple of weeks, as we would do normally. So it's good to be back. So if you enjoyed some of the races or the stream, thumbs up is appreciated. I'll be if you're new to the channel and you'd like to subscribe, that would be brilliant. We'll be back on Tuesday night with Okayama GT3 in the rain in the Bongo World Series, which should be a really interesting evenings of racing. And then we'll be back following there with our Barcelona prep. So thanks for all the support as always. Have a great Sunday. Hope it's sunny and everyone's enjoying the spring in the UK. Have a great weekend. Take care. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.